Because the problem is with Jon Jones, for a guy who is probably one of the greatest of all time, we can establish that. If we look at the top 5 fighters right now currently, Jon Jones, definitely one of them. He'll argue for that number 1 spot for sure. But in terms of pay, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what it is more for him right now. Because if you think about it, Jon Jones is... A lot of people just don't want to watch him. Not a lot of people, but there are fans out there who just despise him because
they still tune in though.
Yeah,
they still tune in.
They still tune in, but a lot of fans just don't really want anything to do with him because he's at the end of the day, his biggest enemy has always been himself. The reason why he's the GOAT, but they call him the GOAT right now because he's been almost everybody. He's almost cleared out the division, but the fact that he could been so much more if he just wasn't for all those mistakes, for the drugs, the drink driving, the partying, the cocaine, the allegations, the steroids that he'd been, how many times has he been caught taking them? 2, 3? Well, one of them was the metabolite that was so small.
I think he's actually had 4.
4.
I think he's had 4. It wasn't 4 things for the steroids, but it was like, it was 4 issues with USADA.
There you go. And... so at the end of the day, what do you want to see more, really? Do you want to see him go up, or do you want to see him stay where he is and have his rematches? But the thing is, when it comes to rematches, Jon Jones really, really loves to space them out because there's 3 times where people have argued where Jon Jones has lost. The first one was to Alexander Gustafsson. That rematch didn't come for years. Daniel Cormier
didn't... It took 5 years to actually materialize.
Exactly. And then there was, Thiago Santos, that was last year. And Dominic Reyes was at the start of this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Around the start. So there you go. So getting a rematch with Jon Jones is probably one of the hardest things ever.
Yeah, but we would know that Jones is notoriously good. He comes so much better in rematches.
Exactly, that's why.
Because we know when he fought Cormier... He beat him in even faster and better. That's such a highlight reel, that head kick knockout, and then just chasing him down after that. Did very well. Against Alexander Gustafsson, some people made the argument that Gustafsson could have won the Jones fight, right? I think there's been a lot closer fights when it comes with Jones than the Gustafsson one. I think you could make the argument about Reyes. But when it came to Alexander Gustafsson versus Jones 2, Jones dominated.
Oh, he smashed him in the first round.
He dominated him.
Yeah.
So whenever he does get these rematches,